puzzles, right? He'll have this overlay, and we can do it all together. Call in if you know the answer. The only rule is no Googling, man. Let's try to one across. 5-letter word. I'm blank and don't know it. I'm blank and didn't know it. Excuse me. I'm pretty, and I didn't know it. That's the answer to that one.
So my buddy Jason was like, I don't know anything about this story, but my knee jerk is that it seems highly unlikely that a walrus would consciously make a decision to commit suicide.
Yeah.
We know animals have complex feelings, but to attribute that they feel doomed and are suicidal seems pretty anthropomorphic.
Yeah, which means human characteristics of humans. Are we on the air?
Yeah.
We're live on the stream. Hey guys, we are back again. It's Monday, old time, but listen, this is not how it's always going to be. We may even go again on Wednesday. No, we're probably not.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
would they be able to air us on Wednesday too? Like, how would we be able to? Oh no, they'd have to connect to.
No,
we got to record over at Brandon's place.
We can't go live from here anymore.
How can they patch us through? There's got to be a way of like remotely patching.
They would
us
have
through.
to have somebody here, but the thing is, with the everything closing for 30 days, there's not going to be anybody here. So
I'm glad that we're doing it, because if it gets worse and we didn't do it, we would blame us not doing it. Hey guys, once again, we're back. It's it's Monday night. We're just doing our weekly crossword puzzle here, Jimmy and I. We've almost got it complete. Didn't use Google once.
So, are we live?
We're live on Emergency Exit right now.
Let me see. I don't believe it.
He doesn't believe it because
there it is.
He's a jerk.
Would
you guys watch a show where we try to complete puzzles? Like I don't know, stupid puzzles, textile puzzles, crossword puzzles. I don't know. We're the only two watching right now. Everyone's like, "Holy crap, what's going on?" Let's go ahead and we're going to share this post. If you guys are just joining us,
I'm sharing it. I'm sharing it everywhere.
We're live. We are live, and even liver in 1 minute and 30 seconds. Let us know when we're 10 seconds out, Brandon.
Cool.
Make it 20 seconds. Okay. Hey. The number is 512-477-2288. Listen, we're going to be talking stupid coronavirus stuff. It's not so stupid anymore now, is it?
Not so dumb.
We'll do some Trump-Biden gaffes. Should be fun videos to watch. And just a bunch of videos, man. You know, I think we're going to try to keep it on the lighter side, at least at the end, because coronavirus is a serious freaking thing at the guess. And we're going to talk about our experiences. We're going to be live here in just less than a minute. It's just my mouth now.
Find us on...
Looks like Brandon's having a good time back there.
Find us on YouTube.
He's got 30 seconds to get his shite together. It's as if he forgot how to do these things. And so in the meantime, I'll read his...
He's freaking out.
He's freaking out back there. We're alive in 15 seconds. There he goes. He knows how to chroma key again. Oh, man. What's this all about?
I don't know.
That's why we got to go back to green screen. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2. That's right. There he is.
You are now listening to.
Oh, they're coming to rob us and rape us, and they're coming.
I don't know where you're hearing that, but literally nobody's saying that.
I know English people that aren't supposed to be here, but I don't complain about them.
I'm not trying to out you, but I
get
want-
me in a gotcha moment.
We should put
no
an ad out in the
gotchas.
Chronicle.
I do
man.
gotchas, but it's not a gotcha.
You know anybody
okay?
at the Chronicle?
No.
They
Oh,
all
yeah.
know
I
you
know
as like a Alex Jones apologist.
Yeah, pretty much.
I know. Alt-right adjacent, I think.
Alt-right is
Kevin Curtin.
Liar,
a racist,
Kunto. Kunto.
If I get coronavirus from doing that, I'm gonna be so sorry.
But in the event of an emergency, your regular exit might not be the quickest or safest way out.
This emergency exit is painted on.
There's no way out. There's no way out. We're through.
That's right. This is what it sounds like when worlds collide, finding common ground and breaking the divide. This is Emergency Exit. This is episode 147. Today is March 16th, 2020. It is again 10 at 10 in our floating tin can. Far above the world. I am Los. You can follow me on Twitter at That's Right Los. Joining me as always is No Coronavirus Man, 40 Days of Taco, Jimmy. Orange Man Bad Preston.
Good to
That's
see
right.
you, Los.
Good to see you. Joining us and making sure we're streaming are the two and only Brandon the Hard Ad Mitchell and Kyle
look,
Bauer.
He's got his was out. Kyle.
Was that underwear or was that his pants? What the hell was that?
Oh, it's blue pants.
Oh, blue pants.
Blue pants.
These are extra blue.
Don't you kick that board.
Well, today on the program, we've got coronavirus on the brain. We've got Trump and Biden gaffes, and we watched some funny videos. But first, here's a trailer to the newest movie, The Brew World Order.
Give me 10 more seconds.
Gonna give him 10 more seconds on that.
Hey, and then listen, everybody that's watching us on the Facebooks, awesome. If you're on the YouTubes, great. If you're on anything else, awesome. Just keep watching us. My hat is disappearing.
Your hat is
I
disappearing.
wore a blue hat.
The
Let's
blue.
just take the
See,
hat
we
off.
usually have the green screen,
All
but
right.
now we got the blue screen, and
Yeah,
it's more susceptible. We
It's
didn't.
difficult.
It's difficult.
But look, we are living in some crazy, unprecedented times, and we are going to go through all of that. If you're watching us, if you're out there, we're going to be the phone lines are open. I want to.
But first,
I want to
but
do phone
first,
calls. But first,
Watch this trailer.
Several mustache awards, Carlos, that's right, Richard,
We need to do.
and the Concrete Man, Brandon the Hard Hat Mitchell, along with Sexy Man, Jimmy Orange Man Bad Preston. They were searching for a beer that doesn't suck, and every week they will pick a beer. But not all beers were created equal. That's why they created a very special scale. A scale from 1 to 5, that's right. Join them each week for the Brew World Order. Wednesdays, Channel 10 at 10 p.m. Rated R.
Yo, yo, yo.
that's right.
Every single
That's
week,
right.
we'll be doing the Brew World Order. But let's go ahead and do the Brew World. They're trying to work hard over there. We're trying to give them some space
they're having
here.
Too much fun back
They're
there.
they're just
We're
partying.
giving them
We're over here
too
working
many-
our
too many
asses
roles.
off,
But anyway,
and they're back there having fun.
play the Brew World Order.
It's the Brew World Order.
Keep going. They don't know what they're doing.
That's right. Another Brew World Order coming at you. This week we've got, fittingly, Corona Familiar. from Corona.
It's kind of not even funny.
I think it's hilarious.
We just found out.
Tom Hanks is about to die from coronavirus.
No, I hope not.
And I'm not congratulating him, but we also have a special guest.
Oh, yeah,
with
yeah,
us.
yeah.
We got Mackenzie from Take Back Us, and she's going to do the brewer with us. She's also going to be doing the show. Actually, you guys already seen this show, so you guys are seeing this the next week. But this week we've got Corona Familiar. This is a Jessica beer, or a Jessica.
Why do you call it a Jessica?
Imported from Mexico.
Because it's a blonde beer, like a lager.
Okay, do you normally... Do you
A lager.
Lager. Do you normally drink Coronas?
Negative Ghost Rider.
Never.
Pattern's full.
What? Okay, but you've had a Corona.
Never had
Probably.
Corona.
This is not Corona Extra. This is Corona Familiar. So it's a little different. Normally served with a lime.
Yeah.
Do they serve this where you're from?
Where's that?
In the Philippines?
I'm sure they do. My mom loves Corona
They say
Familiar.
the Philippines is Mexico of the Pacific.
I guess so.
Yeah.
It's not like White Claw, is it?
No, it's nothing
Better
like
than White Claw.
Are your expectations high?
I don't know what to expect.
Okay,
Let's
see.
give it a shot. Sounds like you might. Well, yeah, get a burp in on there.
It's a beer of my people.
This tastes just like regular Corona to me.
La cerveza más fina es correcto. Let me go first and say that this, as opposed to extra, is it's got some more body. It's got some meat to it.
It does have more body to it.
That was a good chug.
A beer has a body.
It's got more meat inside of it, you know.
It's just not like water
it
going down my
feels
gullet.
good on the inside.
And it felt good on the chug. I feel like it's the perfect temperature right now for drinking. I would not want this colder or hotter.
Yeah, this is cool, not chilled.
I'm gonna give it 4.6.
And I don't know,
That's
Mackenzie,
right.
you know the rating scale of 1 to 5. That's right.
6, That's right.
I'm gonna go ahead and rate this. This is a great beer. It's a perfect chugging beer, perfect river beer. It's a great summer beer. And since we're coming in the summer,
Don't take glass bottles on the river.
Yeah,
don't
you
take glass
can't
bottles.
do that.
Luckily, Corona does make cans, and I'm gonna give this one a solid 4.8. That's right.
Whoa.
Right.
Whoa. That was pretty gross. I tried really hard, guys, but I can't drink this beer.
So what do you rate this? What do you rate this beer?
This is like a 0.
That was so awesome.
0.0 on the gross scale.
A 0. That's like the second beer ever that's been rated 0.
Corona.
I don't hate Corona. This is just really disgusting.
I think in today's day and times, it's okay to say you hate Corona.
No.
Take it easy. Oh my god. Oh my. Brandon, what do you think about this beer?
This is a Jessica? Well, I do like the Jessicas.
It's a blonde.
Yeah. Let's give it a
A
go.
lager.
Looks like daylight. Oh. Let me get one more. One more. $2.7. That's right. So I'm not impressed with it. Not loving it.
Not
I think I caught the coronavirus.
I think we just killed you with the Corona.
Well-
And they say, hey, statistics say 1 in 3, right?
Well, that's this week's
Brew World Order.
And you know what?
World Order.
It's the Brew World Order. Oh my god. All right. Dwayne.
What's up, Dwayne? You're on the
What's up?
line.
Hey, boys. How's it going?
Oh, we're doing just peachy, man. Coronavirus is gonna kill everybody. I gotta go.
Hopefully not.
What are you worried about? How are you handling this?
What's your most important? What's your TP situation
as
like?
a father? How do you explain this to your child?
I'm handling it pretty well right now.
What the fuck was that sound?
What?
Were you taking a fat rip? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, I mean, we're just kind of self-quarantining, you know.
How do you feel about this coronavirus? Do you feel fear, anxiety, and
Honestly,
overall
yeah,
unrest?
I feel a little bit of anxiety, I guess. I get a couple knots in my stomach when I watch the news, you know, but
could be worse.
I mean, what are you going to do, man? We're all going to get it eventually.
So
hopefully we can figure out a way to get rid of it.
So listen,
at some point,
it doesn't sound like we're all going to get it, but if we do, 80% of us are going to have little to no symptoms. Now, the 20%, and unfortunately, this is some of the people in our age group. If they do get it and they get really bad symptoms, they might end up with 50% less lung function. So, and then we've got the percentage of the old people that might die. So that is why we've all got to just chill out, and everything's going to be all right. Now, do you think the government is going to help everybody? What is that? What is
I hope so. People are going to need it.
Yeah.
You know, we all have lots of friends in the service industry, obviously. We all know a lot of people who made a good portion of their living off of this festival that got canceled. I hope there's some way to help them out at some point when this is all
they can get a real job.
quelled. You know?
Yeah. See, and then there's the other folks. I mean,
don't get me wrong, dude. I feel bad for them. I was a bartender at one point.
I mean, yeah, like the bartenders, but not only that.
Is it such a hard job to bring food to people and make
a year
pour
ago,
drinks?
I was a gigger. I did gigging.
Sure.
And that's how I made a living. And I made my money off of South by Southwest music gigs. And then I also worked at Coachella. I did Stagecoach, and then I was a tour manager for a couple bands. And all of that, if I would have been doing what I was doing last year today, number one, I wouldn't be doing the show. Number two, I wouldn't have a job for the next couple months. And it's effed up. Are you okay? Do you have enough tortillas, Dwayne?
Yeah, I've got stocked up on tortillas, stocked up on Tito's, on Tully.
Okay.
Very good. Very good.
Got some rum.
Good. All right,
we're gonna amount of medicinal.
We gotta
medications, go. Medicinal herbs and whatnot.
All right. Well, listen, love you. We'll talk to you
Dwayne.
real soon.
You're the man. Have a good COVID.
All
Wilbur,
right.
you're on line 3. What's up,
What's
bud?
up?
Yo.
What up, Wilbur? I am live.
What up, my friends? My family?
What's up, man?
How y'all doing? How's the show going? We just turned it on. My mom's watching and everything.
Boy, did you miss a good Brew World order. We had Mackenzie Kelly on from Take Back Austin, and we didn't even know who she was. I mean, we knew who she was, but this was the first time us meeting. What you guys saw was the whole show, but you didn't see the Brew World, which we recorded the day of the show that we do. Anyways, we recorded a Brew World order that you're going to see next week, is basically what I'm saying.
Awesome.
So you missed it. It was great. There we go.
There we go.
What happened is that we had Corona beer as our Brew World.
She hated it.
And she puked,
Wilbur, she hated
pretty much.
It. She puked it.
It was
she
so
puked
funny.
It up.
Did she try every type of Corona? I mean, we got to get the facts, like Corona beer, Corona hard seltzer.
What?
I mean,
well, okay,
you got to be venturing.
You're right. It was Corona Familiar is what we drank. So what's going on, Wilbur? Tell us about what's going on.
Not much. I just, I'm not personally that concerned about the Corona, but that's just my own personal mentality.
Why?
I'm concerned for family members.
Yeah, but so this is the thing.
I have two senior citizens that I live with.
Yeah, Wilbur. So I was watching you talk on the we're buddies on the Marco Polo. I was watching you talk earlier, and I was thinking about it. It's like anytime you leave the house, Are you coming back?
I come back and shower.
Yeah, shower and wash your hands and clean your body.
I do the Dr. Oz 20-second hand wash, all that. And I mean, it's just better. I mean, my dad even had a pretty bad case of the flu about a month ago or so.
Oh,
bro. So, I mean,
bro.
You know, the elderly in general, I mean, anybody over 65 and they're about to be 70 is very susceptible to all types of viruses.
So, listen.
So you throw this one in there, and, I mean, you might as well fucking shit down the barrel of a gun because it's coming at you.
I don't know what that means, but listen.
I don't either, but I'm a little stoned and drunk.
Yeah, I hear you. But so this past Saturday, it's Monday right now. So this past Saturday, my parents were supposed to be boarding a plane and flying from the D.C. area down to Florida to go to Universal Studios and Disney World with my sister and brother-in-law and my nephews.
Okay.
And so, you know, over the last week, I was like, hey, I don't think this is a good idea. I mean, between you and me, getting on a plane, number one, that's a flying death tube, and then you got like all this recycled air, and then they're telling people that are they're telling people that are 76 or 70 or say even 60 years old and over that you shouldn't get on freaking planes. And then I'm telling my sister, I took her aside on the phone. Now, granted, I'm in Austin, she's in Virginia, and I said, now listen, you take our parents, to Disney World, and I said, look, this is your decision. That you're like saying that you can't cancel the tickets. You know, can't cancel the tickets. They're so expensive.
But Disney's already canceled all their.
Well, but this was
before
they closed, and she's like, well, we're gonna lose like $2,500 or something if we don't go. And I was like, that's cool. All right, if you're worried about that $2,500, but if you kill my parents, I get a bigger percentage.
What are you guys talking about? I zoned out back
good
there.
Good old Junkyard Jimmy.
I'm saying if she's the reason why she like takes them on their last vacation, so, I get and when the will is read, if it was 50-50,
yeah, but then
I get 75. She gets 25.
That's just hell.
Oh, she's gonna work that out while she's at the event.
While she's on the flight.
All right. Do you have all this worked out with your parents? Do they have your roommates?
Yeah, I think we got it pretty squared away, but I mean, I can't predict future and stuff. And I hate to like kind of jump off something, but what do y'all think about Italy now being able to press murder charges on people that had the coronavirus but didn't shelter?
Oh, is this actually happening?
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, I saw that yesterday.
So listen, you know, I got to tell you, as we are,
and that's a much worse case scenario.
We are starting to work into more stringent rules. I mean, this place
should have been stringent to begin with, but yes.
We normally do the show on a Wednesday, and we're here on a Monday because they are shutting down the TV studio at midnight, and we are not going to be able to do the show here for 30 days. So, and then, hey, Wilbur, thanks, man, for calling.
No,
real quick before he goes.
Okay,
y'all have a great show.
Okay,
and keep it up.
Wait, Carlos has got a question for you.
Wilbur,
sure.
And this goes for all the audience out there, all you guys. If you guys want me to read your horoscope from the Chronicle today, I'll go ahead and I'll read that on the air for you. It might find you some good luck.
What's your sign,
What's
Wilbur?
your sign, Wilbur?
What does the sign mean?
What's your astrology sign?
I don't know.
Well, okay. What's your birth date?
May 18th. What does that mean?
Okay, you're a Taurus, by the way.
Okay.
Okay. And Taurus poet Gary Snyder said, quote, 3/4 of philosophy and literature is the talk of people trying to convince themselves that they really like the cage they were tricked into entering, unquote. Personally, I think that many of us, not just philosophers and writers, do the same thing. Are you one of us? Your first assignment during the next 4 weeks. Oh, you got an assignment here.
I don't do homework. I'm done with
Just
school.
shut up. You're listening to this homework assignment. I'm your teacher. The first assignment you're going to be doing for the next 4 weeks will be to explore whether you do indeed tend to convince yourself that you like the cage you were tricked into entering. Your second assignment, if you find that you are in a cage, do everything you can to stop liking it. Third assignment, use all your ingenuity.
You got terrible at
ingenuity.
bro.
It's too long of a.
I know, these are stupid right here.
This little whatever sign thing, that's stupid.
Just
That's
use your
terrible
ingenuity.
advice.
Wilbur,
Why can't I say that fucking
Wilbur,
word
we
today?
love you. We'll talk to you soon, buddy.
All right, you guys keep up the great
Bye.
work.
All right, thanks, buddy.
Call on all the favors you're owed and conjure up
Caller,
the necessary
what's up?
magic that you can flee the cage.
Hey, Liz.
Hey,
Robin.
what's going on?
Robin, you want your
What's up?
your horoscope read? Is that what's going
I
on?
do want my horoscope read.
What's your
Aquarius,
sign?
baby.
Aquarius. Aquarius. Let's see here. Where
You're
are they?
gonna die.
Aquarius.
I have to actually pause your actual show because there's a lag.
Let's see. When I was a young adult, I was an unskilled and indigent. Many restaurants exploit my feeble prowess at washing pots and pans and dishes. Where is the fucking thing here? You will perhaps understand why now that I'm grown up. I am adverse to cleaning pots and pans and dishes, including my own. That's why I pay a helper to do that job. Is there an equivalent theme in your own life? An onerous task or grueling responsibility that oppressed you or still oppresses you? Now is a good time to find a way to declare your independence from it.
Well, that's a good fortune if you were able to find your independence from the fact that you are currently under quarantine.
I
Now,
mean, technically, we're not under quarantine. We are being asked to physically distance from each other.
how are you doing on the social distancing?
And I feel like, life at the tail end of Gen X has prepared me for this my whole life. I can go to my room and, fucking read a book for 6 weeks and I'll be fine.
Yeah. So listen, before I came here, I was at the bar and I was watching people and
Creeper.
Number one, we got the laydown of the CDC earlier today. What he was talking about was that we should be doing less than 10 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Less than 10 people.
Yeah, if you're going to gather, if you must gather, or like at work or something.
So this is my
10
question.
people is
How
the
do we
max.
handle this and keep restaurants open and bars open? I have told people
So,
multiple times.
This is as confirmed but unconfirmed as it can get. I don't believe that we will be encouraged to go to restaurants and bars starting as soon as tomorrow. The information I got from friends in the industry says that the city is going to issue the same thing that like Dallas and Houston have basically done, which is to say, takeout only. Everybody else needs to stay home. You do not need to sit in a restaurant to consume your food. If you want to-go food, you can get it, but we're not drinking at the bar. We're not eating at the restaurant.
So now I've been doing this a lot lately. I'm a single dude. I live by myself, and I've been practicing 40 days of tacos. So a lot of my life is calling ahead, ordering order of tacos, and showing up, picking them up, and then the great thing about some of these apps is that you can pay for it ahead of time. So
yeah. I have ordered $100 of groceries to be picked up on Thursday.
Thursday.
Well, and I
That
have
was
no
as soon as I
groceries.
could get it curbside on HEB.
I'm hearing that. People are like, oh, yeah, fucking next week is when I can get my groceries.
I have no groceries. I have not run out to get any groceries.
We haven't either. This was our first grocery run.
I have 5 to 8 hours of food. If they shut down the restaurants and the
You're
grocery
dead
stores,
in 5 to 8 hours.
5 to 8 hours. That's all I've got in food, and then I'm dead.
Man, you can come to my house, Jimmy. I'll feed you. I'm not afraid of your Corona con Lima.
I don't have it. So
even if you did, baby, I'm not afraid of your Corona con Lima. Okay.
So and now, as far as your friends in the service industry or the event industry, how is everybody doing? Everybody's freaking out, but do we have this idea that
yes
the community
and no,
is going to save everybody?
Everybody has accepted that this is what it is, and everybody's freaked out because nobody knows what's going to happen, and there's no jobs, and nobody can pay their rent. So, we'll see what happens when the money runs out. It's kind of what everybody I've talked to has said. Like, we're going to do what
Corn
it is
says
we're
you're going to be
do.
eating Beanie Weenies.
Yeah.
Anyways, Robin.
Beanie Weenies.
Thanks for calling.
You're welcome, boys. Have a good show.
Be cool, stay hip, and go bananas. That's right.
You know it. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
She's eaten a couple Beanie Weenies, I'm sure, in her day. I've eaten some Beanie Weenies.
I'm hungry now.
Yeah. I saw somebody on my 40 days of tacos quest putting some macaroni and cheese with hot dogs into a
dude, that's classic, dude.
Flour tortilla and making some tacos. So I mean, you put some.
Oh, let me ask you a question.
If you fry up some
are
hot dogs,
taquitos considered tacos?
What do you mean taquitos?
Taquitos.
Like if I go to 7-Eleven, I get the taquito. Yeah. Listen,
it's literally in the name. It's baby taco.
Name, it works.
Okay, good.
Because listen,
I found a really great recipe for it, by the way.
I have been starving. I'm so hungry. I want some tacos. You go to 7-Eleven and you ask them, because they do have those little mini tacos that you can get. I did that.
What, at Jack?
No, at 7-Eleven.
Oh yeah.
They got the little mini tacos, and they're $2 for 8 tacos. $2 for 8 mini tacos.
Okay.
And so, you know what that means? That means it's $4 for 16. And then it's
how much for 32?
$6.
All right, get over it. Okay,
they're so good.
Jack in the Box tacos are pretty decent.
And if you're going to a party, so this was
are we
my
supposed
dilemma.
to be talking about this?
I don't know. No, we're supposed to be talking about Corona.
Ian says he had a burger with mac and cheese on it this past weekend. Ian, do you know about 40 Days of Tacos? That's what we're doing. And I've learned, and I think I agree, that hot dog is not a taco. Not an American taco.
It's an American taco.
No, it's a
eat
sandwich.
It like a taco. What's up, caller?
You're on the air.
Hey, Jimmy, this is Jesse.
What's up, Jesse?
Hey, Jesse.
So, something that struck me earlier, everybody's out doing their hoarding and they're grasping at everything. Mm-hmm. What I wonder in Austin is how many people are trying to hoard from their weed dealers right now? Possibly how many people are going to try to get into the weed business? They can't go to regular work.
It's interesting you say that because I was trying to pull videos for our video segment at the end of the show, and there were a lot of videos of lines at coffee shops. Just like people are hoarding the toilet paper, they're doing that. They're at least trying to get enough because they got to be quarantined.
Get coffee?
No, they're getting their weed, like in
coffee
like Amsterdam. They have
their
coffee shops. The dispensaries are probably lines all the way down the block.
And I gotta tell you, I am confident in my supply.
Kyle's drug dealer never sells out, he says.
I have not worried about that at all during this. I am worried about the fact that if they close restaurants, I really don't have any food in my apartment. I really have nothing.
He's fucked.
And nothing that's in my fridge.
He's going to be using these as taco
Anything
shells.
That's in there is not edible, and that's my own fault. I don't blame anybody for that. Now,
You're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. I've been going to the grocery stores the last couple of days, getting little things here and there.
I got DoorDash.
It hasn't been a problem.
I figure, I can order food. These restaurants are going to stay open, but they're going to be doing, like you told me about your business. They're going to be doing some sort of like street. Everybody, I work at an automotive shop. It's like, hey, just don't bring a group of 10 people. When you come to drop off your car, just bring yourself. I don't need your wife here. I don't need your
entourage.
Yeah, just show up and then just hand me the key. I don't need your whole thing.
I would definitely. I'd be wearing more than automotive gloves if someone's handing me keys and they're coughing.
I'm spraying the keys.
Won't turn over. Ain't gonna turn over for a while, buddy.
So Jesse,
touching those keys.
What are you doing right now? Are you doing anything different? And then how's your job? What's going on? How are you freaking out?
Right. So I'm medically retired out of the military. So the VA is still going to give me a check, and I'm thankful that I'm not caught in this employment cycle. And in my free time, I write. I write for a cannabis activism news outlet. And the guy who owns the concept for the outlet, he works as a server in the industry up in Dallas. And he was speaking to me yesterday. He's worried because of, as you're talking about, they're telling everybody, hey, you don't go in and sit down. Everything will be takeout. And it's like, well, what does a waiter do? What are they going to do when you tell them, oh, well, we don't need you here? And the people who are really going to suffer in the end, as I'm seeing already, is that, so you have your waiter who isn't working, and the city has told them, oh, don't worry, you're not being evicted. We're going to hold a moratorium on that. We're not going to let you get evicted because of this. But the landlord still hasn't made the mortgage payment. And they've contacted the mortgage company. The mortgage company goes, yeah, sure, we'll work with you. We can do something to help out. But they're not really looking at deferring payments. Mm-hmm. They're going, oh, you're still going to owe, when everything gets back to normal, you're still going to owe that back payment. Mm-hmm. We're not going to put it at the end. You're going to owe this payment. The city's not going to say, oh, for that month or two, you don't have to pay taxes on your property for that. So you're going to have landlords who are left out looking for ways to just finance their property, period, because they can't evict their tenants. Their tenants can't pay. The utilities aren't going to get turned off either.
They can't charge any extra after this whole thing's over. They can't charge them for what rent that they didn't pay. For back.
So,
thank you,
Jesse.
Couldn't even think of that.
Why are you doing this to your tenants?
So I don't have tenants. I don't, but I'm saying I've already seen people who are worried that they don't want to evict their tenants. But their tenants are already behind on a payment. They're working in the server industry, and now they're going, hey, I'm more likely this month not going to have a payment.
I worry about this.
Evict you. They don't want to evict them, and they're trying not to. The issue really comes up is that the mortgage company is going to go, well, we kind of still expect our payment. And so, well, where's the money coming from that? Huh?
Yeah, appreciate it, man. Hey, Jesse, be strong. We'll be back. Keep like our page. We'll be doing another show soon, but from another location. They're going to be closing the station. I want to know about the strides you're making in the cannabis world.
Absolutely. And we want samples.
And then, after all this is done, it's time to get back to normal and let's normalize it. You know what I'm talking about?
Exactly.
Take care, Jesse.
Well, let's see. Let's read some comments here. We've got Marcos saying,
cruise, airlines, tourism, restaurants, all gone. These jobs are gone. And I've got several friends that work in the airline industry, and they work for international airlines. And as soon as that travel ban to Europe happened, they were unemployed. Like they helped.
This isn't like permanent, right? Why are people losing their jobs?
Well, it's like a certain airline. I don't want to name the airline, but let's say it's Wakanda, right? Wakanda? What's the Black Panther country?
Wakanda. Wakanda?
Wakanda.
Yeah, Wakanda.
Okay.
Uhuru.
So like Wakanda Airlines is in Europe. Like let's say it's in Europe. And then there was a ban on travel from Europe. And then they had a place here in Austin, and they had people that would receive Wakanda Airlines that was coming to Austin, and all of a sudden they can't come to Austin anymore. And they're like, well, there's a travel ban, so we don't need you at the gate if there's no planes coming to that gate, so you're fired.
Okay.
So I've got friends who were just fired on that day that there was the travel ban. They maybe worked another 24 hours.
But they'll be back,
to
right?
receive,
I mean, if they're skilled, if they're a skilled thing,
they're fired.
yeah, it sucks.
I
But they'll
mean,
be back, right?
Yeah, I guess they're on the list.
I mean, they'll be back.
So I mean, it's and then you know, I was not supposed to be here on Wednesday. I was supposed to be working. Number one, I had a gig on Tuesday at a place, Schultz Garden, for St. Patty's Day.
Mm-hmm.
No St. Patty's Day this year. Like, stay home. Do not go and drink green beer. You just imagine, like, how the drunkenness, like, and grabbing somebody else. Is this my beer? I don't know. Maybe it's got Corona in it. Oh, no, it's green Bud Light. It's cool. No, you know, it don't do it. Stay home. And that's why Ohio shut down everything. The city of Chicago shut down everything. That's why I think some people had some foresight, like, hey, with this exponential curve that's happening, because one person can infect multiple people.
Yeah, and that's what Marcos is saying in his next comment there.
You know,
Ian's saying he booked a cruise for September a while back, and he's curious to see what happens.
Between now and September?
Yeah. Anything could happen, really.
I mean, listen. I think that the market has been responding to our president finally taking it a little bit seriously. You know, originally he was just worried about the market, you know, and
he's really worried about the economy. That's kind of what he's been going off of. So he's working about that.
Yeah. He's worried about the economy. As long as the market's up and S&P and the Dow's going up, then he's happy. Well, the problem is if people are dying or people are freaking out about the possibility of dying, and then people don't even have tests to see if they are dying, then shit gets out of hand. So finally, it looks like they're working on getting some tests out. They're doing some rolling out of mobile testing facilities outside of hospital. You know, because that's what we don't need. We don't need this overwhelming flood of demand at the hospitals to stress our health points, because it is apparent that we do not, with a private health care, non-socialist health system, it is apparent that we don't have the facilities to take care of us in the event of a pandemic. So here we are.
Well, I think it's whatever. This will pass like every kind of crazy COVID in the past has come around. Now, if it's really crazy and it gets even crazier, we might want to consider that maybe those reports that it's man-made, we need to worry about that kind of issue. If it's really something that we really need to really worry about, we've passed SARS, we've gone through fucking swine flu as of recent, and all those were pretty deadly too, and hopefully it's not as bad as any of those. If it's worse than we think, dude, it could be a man-made thing. It could be something. It could be biowarfare, bro. We could all die.
Are you buying into that bullshit?
No, but
what's going on? Are these real calls?
I got Neil on line 2.
Line 2.
Line 2, Neil. What's up,
Neil,
man?
what's up? Neil.
Press again. 2.
Neil.
I got no one on there.
Neil.
Well, we lost Neil. Anyways, call back, Neil.
Neil.
All right.
Hello, caller.
The lines are messed up or something. Hello, you're
Who's
on the
there?
line.
Hello, it's Jedi.
Jedi. What's up, Jedi? What's going?
It's the end times, boys.
Say that again?
It's the end times, boys.
It sure is,
Well,
man.
Okay, that finally somebody that's
Someone
speaking
that's
my
woke,
language.
man.
What do we do?
We just prepare for the end. You got to know how to survive at this point. It is what's important.
What are you doing to prepare? What are you doing to prepare? What do you?
Is the phone tapped?
No, you're good.
Is that what's going on here?
No.
It may be.
Keeping noise.
No.
Sorry, we're not recording you or anything. Tell us what you're doing to prepare.
I hear a lot of static. Are you recording me right now?
No, you're fine. You're fine.
No, we're not recording you at all.
What is that noise?
Yeah, that's just it's just
Feedback.
motorized clicks. You
We
know,
got
it's
a
cameras.
bad monitor.
Yeah, nothing to be
the
worried about.
modulation's off a little bit.
Your producer is terrible at his job.
Is that right?
Yes.
What are you doing to prepare for this doomsday?
Well, I've been stockpiling some food.
Yeah. How's your teepee situation?
My teepee situation is fine. I have a tough ass.
That's good.
I can handle a lot of rough things.
That's
on
right.
my anus.
I feel you, man. No, I got a buddy named Jeff the Texan. That's just the same way, man.
I grew up in the wild. I know how to survive.
Yeah,
that's great, man.
Of course you have. Now,
are you gentlemen prepared? Is what I'm asking.
No.
I'm prepared.
I am not prepared.
I am prepared. He's gonna keep freaking out. I'm prepared.
You,
I've got
you high-pitched voice, feller. What's your name? Which one are you?
I'm Los.
You're the skinny one with the glasses.
Yeah. Thanks for calling me skinny, by the way. That's great.
You have very nice hair. This chubby feller on the other side with the hat on backwards.
Yeah.
On backwards.
Yeah. Tell me
You
about
look
me.
terrible, son.
Tell me
Are
about
you sure you're not sick?
I'm not sick.
I hope he's not sick.
I am not sick.
You should be wearing a mask. I believe that beard looks unkempt.
Yeah, it looks. He needs to do something with it, braid it or something.
You look like one of those types.
One of those like limp wrist types.
What are you
This
talking?
other feller on the other side, he's very well kept. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah. He's a pretty boy.
Oh, you're
Looks clean.
Yeah.
Well,
And you sir, are a little unkempt. Is what I'm saying.
All right.
You don't look like you could survive. And,
What-
and
what
at
is
this
your-
time, you need to be able to survive. You need to trust in the Lord to get you by.
Goddamn right.
There you go.
That's right.
I knew it.
That's
This
right.
guy's one of them Bible thumpers. Well, listen, I'm telling you right
You can't
now.
prove he don't exist.
Your praying ain't gonna do it for you. You better make sure you got a good antibacterial soap.
It's 3:16, sir.
You get yourself
Read
a
your scripture. Today
antibacterial
is
soap.
3:16. Read your scripture.
What does that even mean?
Means the
You
Lord.
don't even know
It
what
means that Steve Austin has come
Yeah,
back.
That's right.
Steve Austin has come back to Monday Night.
All right, he's gone.
Who is that guy?
I don't know.
I love that guy, by the way. Neil,
that
you're on.
guy's
You're on the
gone.
line, Neil.
Neil's
gone.
Everybody's gone.
Everybody's gone.
All the
Jeez,
lines are open.
we got the
Call
craziest
us.
callers here.
477.
Do we have a break
2288.
video?
Yeah, we do.
I think he sent them a text for it.
I sent you. Oh, I sent you a. There's a message. Break on the dock, Brando. I'm talking to you right now, Brando. And then make
Talk to
sure
him
you
later.
start it 1 minute in.
Listen, I think we have nothing.
Okay, there we go. What's up, caller?
All right, you're on the line.
Yeah.
Hello.
Neil.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what's going on, man?
How are you
Oh,
preparing?
there you are.
Neil,
Yeah,
what is?
that phone line dropped a couple of times, but that's all right.
It's all right. So listen, you watched the debate the other night with Biden and Bernie.
Last night.
Uh-oh. Yeah, not all of it, but yes, I did.
It was pretty good. I was playing a drinking game while I was watching it, saying existential and Bill, that's something you can work with.
Yeah, Biden did pretty good, I suppose. I mean, he didn't screw anything up. Nobody made any terrible errors, right?
Yeah, you know the thing.
What thing?
You know the thing. That's Biden, baby. Let's see.
Oops.
What's going on, man? Talk to us. What's going on?
I was going to tell you that I think, you're talking about Trump, and sometimes his name comes up. The man is not super suited for this whole pandemic thing. He's got a certain amount of, tools in his toolbox. And in this case, he's been kind of stumped, all right? He's a numbers guy. He's a business guy. He's not touchy-feely. He's not medical, stuff like that. And he was a little bit caught off guard on this whole thing.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
and I think anybody would be.
I feel like
right.
All of his reactions, like even on Sunday, there was supposed to be a press conference about a COVID-19 update, and it was supposed to be just Pence and what is up with the United States Health Services crew having like uniforms? Isn't that kind of weird? I thought at first I was like, wait, is this Space Force? And then they just didn't think out these uniforms. They're basically like what is it? Dickies coveralls with stars on the collar and then a name tag. Right, Neil?
Yeah, the whole thing is a little bit, and it's a one-off situation. Let's face it. There's been nothing like it. There may not be nothing like it ever in the future. And yeah, the whole thing been a little uncomfortable and unprofessional and thrown together and stuff like that. True.
And have you felt comfort from our leadership?
Well, I don't know. When Trump did his fireside chat that day, I thought he was lacking a little bit. Now, he's not in charge of it, so no, I'm not looking for him to save the world. It's got to be a medical team that does that, so he's not the one, giving people injections. Let's face it.
Yeah, that's right too. He's just reading teleprompters, and he's letting people do what they're doing, and he still gets criticized for whatever reason, but the scientists are doing the job. They're out there still. He's not like he's stopping any scientists. He's like, no, you know what? I don't like you, and I don't want you to be able to do any science for me.
Right, exactly.
So,
no.
Criticizing Trump during this time is not helpful.
Best. I don't know. He was working on this whole situation when the Dems were trying to impeach him. So it's not like the Dems stepped up at the right time either.
Yeah. Right. And I think anybody, like I said, you or me, if we were running this place, this whole coronavirus thing is, who knows how anybody would react to it.
So now,
yeah.
And remember, Trump has the best people, so we got this covered.
Now you're a contractor yourself, Neil.
Handsome too.
You do a lot of work at people's houses. Is this affected you? How's this going for you?
No, no, it has not. So I'm kind of, like you say, in the remodeling business, so to speak. And people being stuck at home on the computer, it doesn't hurt me at all. And talking to, figuring they can't go to Europe, but why don't we remodel the kitchen or something like that? Right. So same as the 08 situation where the stock market went down. Remodeling never stops. That when people can't buy a house, they'll fix up their own house. See, so I should be good.
Excellent,
cool.
Excellent. Anything else, bud?
No, that's the whole.
Love you, Neil. You're the best.
Hey, and listen, stop hating on those 40 days of tacos. You keep talking like it's a way to limit your palate or or the culinary experience. I'm telling you,
culinary blinders.
I am living life with my tacos. So, and
there were some tacos. You got some tacos. When I'm looking at them on the screen, it's like, what in the hell? I've never seen a taco, and I've been around this planet for 50 years. I've never seen a taco like that.
Yeah. Well,
and you find them every day.
I'm telling you,
it is what it is.
And maybe I'm gonna say something controversial right now. A taco is just an open-faced burrito. So therefore, next year, I declare 40 days of burritos because it is far superior to tacos. That's right.
You're gonna get fat.
Exactly.
Take care, Neil.
Yes, sir. All right.
All right. We talked up this whole hour, and we didn't even get into anything that we were going to actually talk about. So let's play a couple fun videos here. I want to watch this Biden clip. He talks to Brandon, you'll like this, a fellow hard hat here, and he gets
this is AR-14
He
guy?
talks about AR-14s as if that's something there. Can you get that vidya up there?
A large portion of the union workers that are gun enthusiasts, and you are actively trying to diminish our Second Amendment right and take away our guns.
Bottom right of that.
All right, thank you.
No, shush.
Can you guys hear it? I don't hear it in here.
I support the Second Amendment. The Second Amendment, just like right now,
Go
if
back.
you yell fire,
Rewind.
that's not free speech.
You intend on getting the union vote when there is a large portion of the union workers that are gun enthusiasts, and you are actively trying to diminish our Second Amendment right and take away our guns.
You're full of shit.
All right, thank you.
No, shush.
I got this.
I support the Second Amendment. The Second Amendment, just like right now, if you yell fire, that's not free speech. And from the very beginning, I have a shotgun, I have a 20 gauge, a 12 gauge, my sons hunt. Guess what? You're not allowed to own any weapon. I'm not taking your gun away.
What the fuck's he talking about?
You need 100 rounds.
So when you were in Beto, when you said you're going to take our guns,
I did not say that. That's not true. I did not say that.
It's a viral video.
It's a viral video like the other ones they're putting out there. They're simply a lie.
Your voice. You were said that
Thank
you're
you.
taking a gun.
Oh, he just clarified it.
Thank you. Well, that's not what he said on Anderson Cooper's show, so let's just go ahead and play that video when you get that up there. He'll say that I'm not here to take your AR-14 or whatever kind of gun. Glad, you could take away the AR-14s.
Yeah, because it doesn't exist.
Doesn't exist.
What are you gonna do? Look, this whole thing is stupid, and then at first I saw that there was an article. There was an article about that guy, the old hard hat that got into the argument with
about the Iraq
Sleepy
War.
Joe. They were trying to use him for something, and there was an article like he stood up and he wasn't a tool for the propaganda, and I was like, oh, okay. This guy actually legitimately had a question and was trying to get an answer, and he was treated badly by a potential candidate that I might have to vote for. And then I see him on a commercial, and he's like, I got an AR-15, and he's in a commercial advertising a freaking gun. He took the payout. He took the payout. He's a sellout. He's now a shill for a company that sells AR-15s. And so whatever he stood for is now bastardized by capitalism. So what do you got to say about this guy?
Well, it looks like we're having trouble getting the clip. And oh, there you go. I'm just going to go ahead and send this over to you. Basically, he says, I'm not trying to take your gun. And granted, what people think an assault rifle is, and let me send this over to you, Brando. Copy link. And not to mention that he... Excuse me. Fuck. There it is. Not to mention that he, once he gets into office, he says he's going to employ Mr. Robert Francis O'Rourke, the of course, your favorite candidate for Senate as of recently here in Texas.
To take over
the gun situation.
The gun
and
situation.
do we know his stance on taking guns? Hell yes, we're taking your AR-15s.
Yeah, we're going to take all your guns.
Hell yes, we're going to take them.
Yeah.
So that's one reason.
We know that'll happen. We know that'll happen right away, right?
Yeah, I don't think he's going to. He's like, on my first day, I'm going to do all these things. This is, are you getting that tweet up? What's going on there, boys? Fuck.
So,
that clip, it's not working.
God damn it. Whatever. All right. Anyways, he goes on Anderson Cooper, and Anderson Cooper is all like, basically, I'll play this.
So to gun owners out there who say, well, a Biden administration means they're going to come for my guns.
Bingo. You're right if you have an assault weapon.
There you go. They should be illegal, period.
Yeah,
and he says, what do you need 100 rounds for? Listen, what do you need a dog for? What do you need a cat for? Like, we play this game about what you need and what I don't need. You don't, this is America. We need all sorts of stuff. We don't need fireworks, for Christ's sake. Get off my ass about having 100 rounds, all right?
Listen, you don't need 100 rounds.
You don't need a dog. You don't need to grow your beard out.
No.
You don't need to read the paper. You don't need a lot of things in life, dog.
Stop it.
No.
Stop it.
No.
You're not ridiculous. You are a
No, do you honestly think
individual. I think you need 10 rounds max. There does not need to be a clip that is more than 10 rounds.
You can't ever own a gun again, right?
I can.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
If they do universal background checks, you're not going to be able to, right?
I'm saying if everything goes the way that I think it's going to go, eventually anything that I was charged with is going to be decriminalized, and I will be able to own a gun again.
All right, so let's play one more video, and we got to get to break. So I wanted to, Jimmy, I played some Biden stuff. I'm a fair gentleman, and I'm about breaking the divide. So let's watch. Well, I don't even know if he's got the videos yet. Let's see. What you want to do? Trump's best words, or montage of? I'm looking for it.
Yeah.
Do you want your montage of Trump gaffes, or do you want the best words?
Best words.
All right, this one, best words. And I'll talk while you do it. Brandon's getting angry at it. He's a hard hat. He's passionate. He's a passionate man.
It's like he already did a podcast today or something.
Yeah, and it went smoother than this one.
This was supposed to happen on Wednesday.
Yeah,
this was not supposed to happen today
because of coronavirus. We can't
forced.
We could have actually done the show, but it wouldn't be live on 10.
Yeah,
that's the problem. We can't do it on 10. Okay, let's watch some of Trump's best words. All right, a lot of dead air. That's fun.
I know words. I have the best words.
Best words. You got the best words.
In 1870, President Ulysses S. Grant, that beautiful Orion space capsule, the combat infantryman badge our nation as a sovereign country. A lot of work has been done, a lot of renovation. If you look at some of it, defensive missions and missiles, your devotion, prowess, then you will gain momentum. Heroin alone, if you look at the heroin epidemic, the federal government is conducting an aggressive investigation and to delegitimize. As bad as it is, it meant something by an anonymous, really anonymous. You're going to see some statistics coming out. Americans of all walks of life rose up. Assistant Secretary Girard and Surgeon General Adams, heart, lung, and liver transplants annually. Advising lawmakers, but China's their supply chain. This Russia thing with Trump, I hope they now go and take a look at the oranges of the investigation.
The word is origin.
And every single car out there, even the really expensive ones, and we used to have Radio Free Europe, like I think Radio Free Europe. The Nazis, the invasion of Normandy.
Hey, that one's not even wrong. That's how you're supposed to pronounce it.
A brilliant star shown in the East.
Nazis.
Traveled far. Really big beneficiaries. Whole state to be a sanctuary.
Sanctuary.
And shelter. Look, wait. The members of our armed forces, and you understand that very well. And the internet, if you think about this.
All right, I think that's enough. Okay, we gotta get to. Hey, let me ask you a question. I watched this and I go, I get it. You know, we make the same kind of videos, but imagine the person that compiled all that stuff had to watch because
So
you know
look,
it's not like he says
this
them
is what I'm saying.
line after line.
The
right?
only reason why that's coming out right now is because you're seeing this the worry about Biden being the candidate, and they are attacking his intellect.
Well, it's sort of been those videos have been coming out for a while.
That's what we're going to have for the next 6 to 8 months.
Yeah, and
I've going to have one guy is not quite there versus one guy that's not quite there. So we got to figure this out, or it's going to get real ugly. And we're all going to be in quarantine, and we're going to start going freaking crazy.
I agree. So
we got a break video.
I just want to say real quick.
It started at 1 minute, Brando.
Politics aside, and unless something really, really crazy happens in politics, I think we should all just cool it till fucking November. The Democrats are going to fight this one out, and we'll see who's going to get it. It looks like Biden's going to get it, you know. Who knows? But stay tuned. We're still going to be doing our normal politics. I mean, there'll be things we'll talk about, but really,
and look,
what's there to talk about till November?
My theory is this coronavirus is going to keep the old people at bay. They're going to stay at home. They're going to be self-quarantining. They're not going to vote in the Democratic primaries. I see Bernie taking the last remaining states and winning this election. That's my
nice prediction. I honestly think that the Democrats had something to do with starting COVID to get rid of all the boomers so that they can become in office. Watch this video, you guys. We'll be back.
Hello, and welcome to Dave Schmeen's Recording on the Field Classes Time. We're working on the name. We still haven't got it down, so that's the name that we have for now. Guys, what are you doing? And what are you doing out in the world? Why not report, right? Fact, reporting is the #1 paying job that is of jobs. Now, today we're going to be talking about reporting in the field. Where are we reporting? You could be reporting from a hurricane, from a bus accident, from a blood bank, a water slide. Any of these places you could be reporting from. Today we're going to talk about one of the hardest places to report from, a football game. Boom! There's the football game. Now, don't take it from me, but you should probably take it from me. For the record, everybody take it from me. I'm going to bring in a newbie, all right? She's going to try reporting. We're going to try this. It's going to be easy. It's going to be easy. Don't freak out, okay? Let's bring her in. Everybody give a hand for Rocky. Rocky, come on in here. How are you doing, Rocky? Welcome to the program.
Great. Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited.
All right.
Very excited.
You're already doing a bad job. Now, I don't mean to say you're doing a bad job, but you're not doing good. Because what are you doing? You're looking at me. You always got to look at the camera, okay? Now look at me for a second. You blew it. You got to look at the camera. Okay. Now, say you're at a football game. Have you ever seen football?
Yes.
Okay. I've never watched one. I've heard that they're not good. So we're at this one. We're out front. You're reporting. Talk about the game. Let's hear about the game.
So we started with a slow start in the first quarter, but the defense rebounded.
It was a good game. It started fast. It started hard. Okay? You lied to the people. You blew it already. So let's try it again. Try it one more time.
Okay, the home team got off to a quick start, firing down the field.
Good. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Keep going.
And then by the second quarter, things slowed down a bit.
Stop!
They were held.
Hecklers. Boom. What do you do?
I ignore them and keep reporting.
No, you don't do that. You acknowledge their presence. You don't want to hurt
their
feelings.
Thanks for coming out today. Thank you.
Okay, all right,
Thanks for coming.
Let's stop the hecklers for a second. Now, when you are going to talk about hecklers, all right, you want to give they're here just like you are. They're people, all right?
Yes.
So we got examples of a few different types of hecklers. We have over here, this would be the effeminate gayman.
Yes.
Let's cut him. I don't want to see that dance move. I'm getting erect. He is trying to impress his friends, right? He's like, hey guys, look, I'm just like you. All right, I've got dance moves. All right, no chicks, got to dance.
Yes.
All right. He's looking at the guy next to him. Okay.
Yes.
We're gonna cut all the way across the field. Now, what do you think of him? Tell me what you think of this man. He looks like a bad banana.
I love his blouse. I think it's very fall 2013.
Okay. I agree. Stop it. Now let's talk about green sleeves back here. All right. Now you see this? See that?
Yes.
That is the dominant male of the group. He doesn't even have to try. You see those abs?
Yes.
Okay. That's what we call hand towel abs, because if you put a hand towel on it and then you put them in the sun, the hand towel will dry on the abs. That's a medical term that they have.
Thank you.
What do you call them?
Hand towel abs.
You freaking nailed it.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Okay,
You're a good teacher.
Don't try to get ahead in class. Okay, this guy, probably the worst guy. Look at that. That's what we call bowling ball. Just bowling ball. All right.
Bowling ball. Got
So
it.
we got bowling ball,
Bowling
and you got
ball.
milk duds right here. Boom, couple of duds right there. This guy has lost it. He's 37 years old. He's got zits on his face. He has a one-bedroom apartment somewhere. He's got a dog. He doesn't even know the dog's name anymore.
Okay.
Sleeps in the bed with him. The only attention he gets. That's just him. You gotta love him, right? So
Yes.
you're gonna give most attention to this guy. So let's pretend like you're gonna turn. You're gonna react to him. Let's
Okay.
do it. You ready? We're gonna try a scenario. Ready? Go. React to him.
Thanks for coming out today. Good to see you. You are such a devoted fan.
That was really good. Okay. See, now what he's doing is that he's into that. He's like, look, he's telling his friend, he's like, look, man, she's totally pointing me out. She's totally pointing me out. Look what I'm gonna do. See, stop it. Boom. That's where you failed. It was a
I think
test.
that's where he failed.
No, he's getting it on. He's getting it on right there, and he didn't fail. This is winning. This is winning now. Everything
Okay.
from here up, that's a disaster. Here down to about here
Is winning.
That's winning. Okay. So we're gonna see where he goes. Okay. I'm gonna bet those pants are coming off.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
But this is like national television.
Doesn't matter. Pants can come off at any
Oh,
point in time.
okay, thank
I was at church once. Every pants came off. It was an orgy. Anyway, back to where we're at. We're gonna talk about the last guy here. Okay.
Okay.
This guy right here. What do you think of that creep, huh?
I think he is needing friends.
He's needing
so
friends.
we should be really nice to him.
We should be nice to him. No, we shouldn't, because you know what? It's going to be different than what he's expecting. You need to call him a nerd. You need to say, hey man, what do you got that? Where'd you get that red shirt, loser? I don't know, something good like that. Look, I wrote a book on comebacks, and we'll get into that later. So you let him have it. Ready? Go. Let him have it.
You're a big nerd loser with those terrible pants.
Let me tell you something. That was the best insult I've ever heard in my entire life.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Do it
Thank
again.
you.
Get him again. He's laughing now. He's laughing
You
at
think
you.
it's funny?
Yeah.
The only thing funny
You think it's
is
funny?
that terrible outfit.
That stupid outfit,
that
loser.
outfit is horrendous.
That's
and
loser.
your pants are like a necktie. And your
A necktie? Your pants are like a necktie?
and your shirt is really terribly nerdy.
All right. You tried, and God love you for trying.
I really want to do a good job.
You're not doing one. Look, guys, this is only the first installment of mini tapes that I'm going to put out for this show, okay? I'm trying to help people be themselves, but also be other people. Does that make sense?
When do we actually talk sports?
I'm sorry, what?
When do we actually talk about the game?
We're not going to talk about the game.
Okay.
We're going to talk about this guy right here. Now, I made a prediction earlier.
Yes.
Let's see what he does right here. It's got to be something classy. See, he's smiling. Nothing. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's got his pants off. He's now exposing his genitals while jumping. You can't really tell because there's not much to expose right here. But I imagine there's a teacup in there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Do I tell him?
Do you want to?
No, thank you.
Okay. All right. Listen, Rocky, you've done a great job.
you.
Thanks for coming
You're a
out
great teacher.
and thank you. I know. Thank you. Now get out of here. You're not you're I can't validate your parking. Guys, listen. Don't take it. Stop this. Clear this out. Don't take it from me, guys. You take it from my 17-volume tape. Each tape is 6.5 minutes long. Each one is $32.40, $30, something like that, plus tax, plus shipping. Shipping's another $30-something bucks. I'll ship it to your door. Not to your door. A neighborhood, anywhere in your neighborhood. Just write down a number. It's going there. Buy now!
During the game, Brent Musburger made a comment of the running from Terrell Gray. He said he started right for the B hole, stopped, stuttered, and jammed it right up the A hole. How did this affect you?
It didn't. I don't care.
Are you currently current on your taxes?
No, not at all.
I don't know if you.
I don't pay taxes.
We're gonna want to cut that. Okay.
speaking of the Aggies and the SEC, we'll go to our SEC update with Jimmy the Superfan, who is live from College Station. He was at the game this weekend. So let's go to Jimmy the Superfan.
Unfortunately, Jimmy the Superfan is going to be suspended for the first half of his commentary for exposing or allegedly exposing himself to a bus full of nuns at the national championship this last year.
So, Jimmy the Superfan, it's time to talk some SEC football. Tell me, what do you think about Alabama's struggles on the offensive line this week?
And that's why I always say, if you got carpal tunnel, it ain't coming from signing autographs. It's coming from a little extra reps in the old ding-dong gym, if you know what I'm talking about.
Let's see. What about Georgia losing to Clemson? I thought the SEC was unbeatable, and then the ACC takes them down.
I don't even know which way is up sometimes. But I'll tell you, did you know that back in the cattle drive days, they used to have to tell the kids that were deaf to grab onto the other side of the tree, because when the cows smelled the river, they would run at very fast speeds?
That is a true fact. I don't know if you knew this. At the School for the Deaf, they would tell the kids if they felt the ground vibrating to make sure they were on the north side of a tree. And
that's where all the moss grows.
No, because the cows, as they were bringing them through town, as soon as they would smell the river, they would start a stampede, and they were running over some kids.
I'm starting to watch Party.
So
this shit goes.
Okay, do it.
All right, hold up. Wait a minute. I want to introduce all the videos. All right, so welcome back, y'all. It's time to let loose and watch some public freakouts and crazy videos and knockouts and such. I got a good video right here, and I have a question. What would you do if you saw a pederast every single day? You told him, stop that. Eventually, I think you'd snap.
Right.
And I think it's reasonable. Let's watch a video of that happening.
How old are you?
How old are you?
How fucking old are you? You got something to fucking say to us? Huh? You got something to say
This is
to us,
from
fucking
World
bitch,
Star,
you
by
know,
the way.
Scotty. No, your fucking story's over. Let me fucking tell you something.
It's an older dude.
Bitch. Let me fucking tell you something.
Yeah. We told you multiple times to leave them girls alone.
In this motherfucking neighborhood. You're fucking sorry, ain't motherfucking shit.
I ain't doing anymore.
No, you ain't gonna
I ain't
fucking
doing no
live
more.
here
So that's how you know
Get your
he.
motherfucking ass.
Oof.
I'm gonna fucking kill you, motherfucker. I'm getting
All right.
You got anything to say to a 6-year-old child? Huh?
He's hanging out with 6-year-old kids.
You're a goddamn fuck Barbie. Fuck you. I'm telling you right fucking now. You have no reason to speak to any fucking child. Any motherfucking child. You're lucky I'm slapping you.
Jesus,
I'll break
Murphy.
your fucking jaw. You
All
understand
right.
me?
So
No,
listen.
hey, so does this seem reasonable?
Listen, let me tell you this. I don't like any of what is insinuated with what that guy was doing, but I just hate the videos of violence, man. I think that why this guy, why is it that it got to that point? Why is it that it got to that point and somebody couldn't just like make a correction?
Why not call the cops?
Yes.
What are you, Dexter? Dexter Morgan?
Yeah, you can't.
You take it upon yourself.
I don't like the fact that
smack
guy
a pederast?
is like, I'm gonna kill you. I don't like that. I don't like
If
it.
it was your
I
daughter
don't like it.
getting looked at like that.
Yeah,
I
know,
probably
but
think something
but
different.
It would have been like, hey man, you got to get the hell out of here. Now, granted, maybe we've got some behavior modification going on here, you know, so that the guy realizes he's caught and he stops doing it altogether. But Oh man, you showed me some videos that just are just like, whoa.
Hey, let's go with a happier one. Do we have the next one ready? This one is McDonald's favorite number. Okay, I guess they're not ready yet. That's all right. 69! I guess everyone's really excited for that number.
That's great.
I mean, if you were drunk, as presumably that's
you're-
probably what they are.
Yeah, and somebody had 50,
69,
51.
dude.
Yeah, we get
Hey, if you're
69.
us from the past and you're us from the future, then what number
I
are
mean,
we thinking
you
of?
know what? That guy, employee of the month, because he understands.
He looks like a manager, by the way.
He understands that
The white
that
smock
that
and
is
everything.
the way to win over a crowd, get them thinking about crazy sex positions.
All right, let's go to the next one here. You can't even look at women anymore.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah, you better believe it. I wear the fucking nuts, nigga.
He's not the guy they're yelling at.
You wanna fucking try to look at other women, nigga? No, fuck you. You ain't gonna look at other women, and you ain't gonna tell me you looking at other women. We have a little child right behind you. Yeah, I know. I fucking consult the fucking child. There's a little boy right behind you. I already know. Look, I'm not gonna say nothing if you don't say nothing to try to cause a commotion, because he's a fucking problem.
Who's saying it?
Try to fucking say shit to me, nigga? Shut the fuck up.
Is that the? Who's saying this?
So there's a lady sitting behind this guy. She'll get up here in a second. Here he goes.
I'm not bringing my bag to what? If I let it in my bag, I'm not ever gonna see you again. I swear to God, don't you ever come to my house, nigga. I'll call the police on you. Fuck you. Oh, really? Nigga, I'll go right now.
Who's she talking to?
The guy sitting right next to him. Now you can't see it, but something happens here. You're gonna. So she starts hitting him.
Oh!
She got hit.
Do they know each other?
My purse. Fuck you. You want to say I'm assaulting you? Fuck you.
All right, thank you.
You memo?
What a weird video that one is. So you have to sit there a little bit, and I fast forwarded, but it was interesting. She was yelling at him, just for looking at him, or looking at her, and
wait, it sounded
you
like
can't be looking at women like that.
It sounded
maybe he
like
was staring at somebody's ass.
It sounded like they knew each other.
Yeah, they did. I think so.
And,
well, I mean,
and he looked
I don't
at
know.
somebody else, and she was upset about that. But
all right,
I don't
well,
know.
people get upset. I mean, watch this guy. He's gonna be super upset.
Oh, did he have a gun? Did he have a gun?
He had a gun. Now he gave it to his homegirl. She's got it now. There it is in her hand. Here comes the shirt. All right, pause right now. Pause. All right. Who's going to win this fight here? Do we have shirt off, or looks like we have mushroom tip afro guy?
Mushroom tip afro guy.
You think it's mushroom tip afro guy?
I hope so.
Let's watch the video.
Yep. But he's doing a lot of.
Look at that whaler beard. Get your man! Get your man! Look at this bitch. Holds onto his shirt.
Who's blue shirt?
I think that's an employee of this gas station. And look at the crowd it accumulated. People are just hanging out,
It's a
man.
Stripes, dude. Don't do this at a Stripes.
Thank you very much.
I'll tell you this. Hey, if you want to call right now. 512-477-2288.
All right, thank you very much, Brandon.
We'll take your calls. If you got something going on with this corona, man.
Who cares, man? We got funny videos, man.
I know.
Like, well, who cares?
it's
Let's
like,
have some
what is
fun. It's the end of the world as we know it.
I hope whoever used this microphone before us doesn't have it. I am worried about my life expectancy. Okay.
Don't.
I mean, I'm not doing the sound gigs that I had scheduled. I had gigs, Tuesday through Saturday scheduled. They're all canceled. And I understand that just kind of bumped my life expectancy up a little bit. But if they close all the restaurants and the bars,
My name is Jimmy.
I have 5 to 8 hours of food in my apartment.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, Jimmy.
I'm gonna die.
A scare like what we're about to watch will definitely decrease your life expectancy. Let's watch this funny little video.
What do we got? What?
Replay that. So look, they put a couple of these stuffed animals in front of the sleeping dog.
And they wake him up.
It trips out.
Oh, that's not.
It's a cute video, right?
Dog's gonna bite their ass.
Dog, it's a cute video, but
Bite their ass.
I was reading some of the comments on this one on Reddit, and there were people like, "This is animal abuse," and you're like,
"It is." No, I see it all the time on
scaring an animal.
No, I see it all the time on the TikTok. People fucking with their dogs. Leave your dog alone.
I'll tell you one thing. If it was, remember that video we watched where that girl put her dog in the dryer?
No, don't do that.
No, I'm not going to watch that, but that's what I'm saying. That could, people are dicks. All right, here's a funny video. It's got a bad word in it. Whoa, bro. Whoa.
Did he say you're going home, you fucking... No, you don't play it again.
Yeah, play it again. Whoa, dude.
The guy in the background, he was like, oh no. Oh, you were my bro until that.
It's too funny.
Yeah. I mean, listen. Let me tell you this. People in these times, they get upset and they lose control of their emotions. Now, that guy obviously is a homosexual. And
shut the fuck up. No,
he doesn't like.
Say just because you
he
say
doesn't like to self-identify.
Okay, do you think he's calling that guy?
He's calling that guy.
Fuck, we're not talking about this
because he just can't handle it.
There's never a dull moment with you. There's also never a dull moment at the Waffle House.
The guy's got some problems. Let's see it.
Never a dull moment, my man.
Oh.
So that's an employee in the gray.
Yeah. And it was a dude throwing some shit.
That's right. Got him.
Employee of the month. Employee of the month.
Hey, dude, look at that. Just raining blows.
Man. Girlfriend can't even stop it.
Oh, nice final finishing blow.
Oh, yes! Don't mess with my wall full house customers.
My man.
I mean, my employees. I mean, I love that place. I love Waffle House.
I'm surprised we're not eating at Waffle House right now.
I don't know what he was complaining about.
Cool.
I don't know what he could.
Caller, what's going on?
What's up?
What's up, Lewis?
Hey, who's this?
Winky.
Hey, what's up, Winky?
Not much, man.
Oh, Winky. This guy has been posting a lot of like Bernie stuff and like, so I've been kind of going back and forth, but in a fun way. We've been having fun.
Winky, what's going on, man? You saw the debate the other night, or you got any comments on that? Who do you think won?
The other night on Sunday.
Yeah.
I think Bernie tore into Biden, and like he was rattled whenever Bernie brought up his record voting against Medicare and all that.
Yeah.
I laughed.
This is Bernie and Biden fighting we're watching right now.
So now you, with this whole Corona thing, how's this affecting you? Are you in the bar culture, the restaurant culture, or you got a government job?
We don't have much time left for phone calls. We got to finish this call up.
I'm not in the bar culture anymore. I'm not doing restaurants anymore.
I'm on disability, so I don't really do anything.
You're still
I'm
awesome
just
to me,
watching all
Winky.
this.
Hey, thanks for calling us, man. We got to get back to videos, and we're closing out the show. But thanks for watching, man. You are the man.
All right, cool.
Right on,
All
dude.
right.
Let's play this next
Later,
video
Lois.
here.
Later, Jimmy.
Later,
Later,
Winky.
buddy.
This is when you watch a Bruce Lee movie. You think you can do the tricks that he does.
I know. Why are they fighting? Oh. Yellow Jacket.
Let's watch
Smash
that.
him.
Watch him smash
Smash
his
himself.
He smashed his jaw right into the pavement. He rocked him. He might have gave himself a concussion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rewind that to where he kicks.
So look, this is the thing. Don't go outside of your realm. What were
Look,
they?
I'll fucking
were
kick
they-
you.
Were they actually fighting? Oh, bam. Oh, bam.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here.
This is some
Yeah,
British.
see, he tries to kick him right in the face.
Yeah. I see it. I see what happens, and then, bam.
That kind of hurts my jaw.
Bam.
Hurts my
So
jaw.
look, this is a lesson to everybody. You don't have great health insurance until Bernie is your president. You're not going to have great health insurance. So we want
Go to this one, guys.
I mean, have we learned anything? Like, do we all know now that we need universal health care for everybody with this pandemic? Can we agree on that?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, everybody needs to be covered. You agree?
What is being covered supposed to mean?
Health insurance.
Okay.
Like shit happens.
Stuff to pay. You
can
still have
go-
to pay for co-pays
yeah.
and stuff. Anyways.
Yeah, you gotta pay a
hey,
copay.
Jimmy, I found your
50
girlfriend.
$50.
Jimmy, I
Let's
found
see.
your girlfriend. You might have to go to like halfway through the video. So basically, he spins her around. She spins her around, feeds him some tequila, some alcohol, gives him a motorboat.
Yeah.
Just imagine this
Then-
is Jimmy right here.
And then more tequila, more motorboats. And then does he puke on her? More tequila. He doesn't want it anymore. More motorboats. He wants more of that. Uh-oh. He's sitting up. What happens? How much time do we have? He don't want any more of that. Don't give me no
Thank
more
you guys
of
for
that.
watching. Keep it going. This has been another episode of Emergency Exit Podcast. Got a taser here. Let's do it.
Oh no.
Oh, that was great. Found your girlfriend, man. What did you think that was gonna? I'm gonna tase this guy. Anyways, for
I
Kyle
farted.
Bauer,
I
for
hope-
Brendan
I'm so
Hardett
sorry.
Mitchell, for Jimmy Preston, I'm Los saying
that's
right. Dude, you totally farted back here. This is a closed studio. All right, let's play. Hey, let's watch this. Let's keep going down the line. Let's finish these videos, man. So I got. So hey, you guys, get bonus footage. This is us. We are officially off the air here on Channel 10. If you guys are in Austin, of course, watch it live on TV. It's awesome. Which one? Just the next one? Yeah, no, the Girls Can't Fight one I just highlighted. Girls can't fight, huh? Sometimes I would say that. This one, you might have to question that theory.
Let's see.
This is a good one.
Let's see what we got.
And of course, give us a like.
Oh, I gotta fix my hair real quick. Oh yeah? You wanna go? Here we go. Oh!
Look at that form, son. Now that's what I'm talking about. Can you go back yet? That's the end of the fight. And she's all.
That's it?
Yeah, now listen what she says.
Oh. She connects.
And then homegirl's like, "Oh no, you knocked my shit out. I'm done."
Oh, did she? That was it?
Yeah,
See,
and she's like, "Now, how
that's
many
the way
videos have we watched time and time again of dudes getting hit, and then they come right
Over
back
and
up,
over
and they're
and
like
over.
this? Chicks
Like,
are like,
you know
nope, we're
what?
done. That's smart.
I'm good.
That's
Yeah,
smart.
That's why women should be president.
No.
Yeah, they know.
Well, she should be. She should run for president. Because that punch, though.
Yeah, I'll vote for her.
Yeah. All right, hey. Fearless cops, scared cops. What do you think about that? You guys are playing around here.
What's up?
Let's.
Okay.
Oh. All right, let's watch this next one. Cop unloads her pistol into a dumb ass. And you tell me if he is being a dumb ass.
What's up, caller? Hold on.
What's up, caller?
What's up, fellas?
Who it is? Who this is?
That was a good show.
Yeah. Is that Dwayne?
Sounds like Dwayne.
Wait right there. Don't move, okay?
The deputy approaching the car.
Is this just audio, no video?
Yeah, hold on. We're watching a video.
The deputy uses her flashlight to briefly check inside the car and then walks around to the driver's side.
What's happening here?
Roll it down. Roll down the window.
Roll
it down the window.
Here's where the situation takes a turn. The driver fidgets a bit, but rolls down his window and opens fire.
Oh, snap.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
The deputy, who was not hit, returns fire, striking and killing the suspect.
Dude,
As you can tell, these things
unloaded
happen
it,
in
dude.
less than a split second.
Unfreaking loaded it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah.
Crazy, right?
Dwayne.
What's up, Dwayne?
Holy cow.
What's going on?
That's how you get fired. That's
you
right,
self-isolating?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. That was a good show, by the way.
Thanks, man. Thanks, dude.
Last one for a while, but that was a good one.
So I have a video we're going to play next here. And it features a Crimson fan.
Crimson Tide fan?
That's right.
Crimson Tide.
All right, let's
Roll
see what
Tide.
we got.
So we got a beautiful little girl that's got her hair did. Daddy, what
Yeah,
Daddy did
pretty.
here is had another woman besides the mother who'd normally do that, braid her hair all pretty like, and that's mom.
Crying.
I don't care. I told you stop playing with
That
me.
motherfucker cut my baby hair out of here. Look at that shit. That shit sad. Hurt
Now
my
wait.
baby feeling.
Now wait.
Cause you don't hurt the dad.
I
You
don't
hurt her
care.
feelings.
I do
You
my
hurt my
own
baby
girl
feelings.
hair.
My
I do
baby
my
sat
own
there
girl
for 2
hair.
hours.
I do my own girl
Hey man,
My
do
baby
all
sat there for
Crimson
2
Tide
hours.
fans cut off little girls' hair?
Wait. So what happened? So it was an Auburn lady that put the braids in?
I don't think it had anything to do with that, honestly. But
it was just
what happened, at least in the description, is that the baby daddy had the daughter. The daughter got her hair did by maybe baby daddy's new girlfriend.
New girlfriend. She said,
Going home to take her back to baby mama, and baby mama does not like that and
all right.
gives it a chop.
So,
Yeah, it's a rough move, man.
Yeah, that's
Not
I mean,
cool.
You
That
know.
sounds like a Jimmy move.
Yeah.
Well, it's
definitely.
like you ain't gonna take your girlfriend to your ex-girlfriend's like crawfish boil, right?
I mean, no, but would you take your daughter who just got her hair done by your new girlfriend to a crawfish boil where her mother is going to be?
No.
Right.
you
And
wouldn't
this is the situation here, I believe.
All right, let's see this next
Is
video.
this
and then we
is
gotta
this
get
guy
out
a
of here.
Mexican or a Mexican? Let's see.
Wetbacks working here, they're illegal. Yes, sir. He's calling the sheriff right now. Call the immigration. Yes, please. There's 1, 2, 3 ladies that don't have papers. Yes, sir. I swear to God, I'm an American citizen. I went to Vietnam, and I went to the guerra. Yes,
I mean,
sir.
listen.
I'm gonna wait outside. Call
All
immigration.
props to
Please.
Vietnam veterans,
He's
but
calling the
they are
sheriff,
fucked
I'm
up.
calling the immigration.
Like 90% of them are fucked up, and some of them are running our government right now. So let's.
Whoa.
What did he say?
Play that last part. At
What
the end.
did he say?
Bitch.
Oh, a little further.
You suck my cock, bitch.
Oh,
classy.
There you go. Isolate that part right there, Brandon.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Hey,
You say
Dwayne.
that.
Thanks, bud.
Hey, Los.
Yo.
How do you feel about your buddy getting arrested for DUI?
Oh, you mean Alex Jones?
Yeah.
That's all right. He'll be okay, right?
Yeah.
What is
I
that
mean,
like
yeah,
supposed
I
to mean?
guess.
Like, hey, I know lots of people that got DUIs. That didn't make them a bad person. Like,
I got
have you had a
one,
Dewey?
man, when I was like 19.
Never had a Dewey.
You got one. How do you feel about your DUI?
I mean, I was a stupid fucking kid back then.
Yeah.
Anytime you do something stupid, or like getting a DUI, you're stupid.
I mean,
So
it's just
he did something stupid.
It's one of those things like when a basketball player that is making millions of dollars gets a Dewey. You're like, why didn't he have somebody drive him home? And how is
Why didn't you charter a helicopter, right?
Alex Jones at this point? And then everybody's like, well, he didn't blow over blah blah blah. Well, the fact that it was growing up and it just doesn't look good, and there's blood that was drawn, blah blah blah.
Let's watch another video.
Well, they probably injected him with coronavirus.
One more video, and then we're out of here.
Wait, no, I got a few more.
We gotta go. We gotta wrap up.
Okay, then play this last one at the very bottom here. It's not the very bottom, but it starts right here. Guy slaps girl's ass, because this is a good one, and we'll end the show on this one. So this is a close circuit television. He's got hiccups of a guy, and then we're gonna show the aftermath as well once we get this up here. Thanks for watching, Dwayne. You're gonna be cool. You're gonna be okay. You're not gonna die, and I got you.
Cool.
I got you, dog.
Yeah, we'll
So-
be fine.
All right. So what do we got?
This guy's like, so there's a chick right there, and there's her butt.
He slaps her butt.
Slaps her butt, and she's all like, "What the fuck? Who the fuck do you think I is? Fuck you, motherfucker!
Do you think you are?
You broke ass bitch!
I'm just here getting my.
What the fuck do you think you're doing? You're a bitch!"
Yoga pants, man.
And then she goes, "I'm gonna get my boyfriend."
And then he comes back in, and then
she's wearing leggings.
No.
And coming in and giving them
Oh.
some, giving them some. I got
It's so hard to resist.
All right,
Knocks
so
him out.
as you can see, he got rocked. Let's go to the next video when you can.
Okay.
Because now we see
What
this
happened
close.
to his nose?
I watched this video, and I was going to play it on the show, but we don't normally play videos that don't have sound. But because I was going through Reddit today, someone posted an aftermath of this
Okay,
guy
all
and
right.
an actual handheld in their cell phone. So here it is.
You gotta go. Bro, you tripping, bro. You got knots all on your face and shit, cuz, like,
Hey, bro, you
about to fuck him
The
up.
guy that slapped the butt.
Yeah, put Dwayne on hold there. Or stop
That
hitting
nigga
your
on
bong so
straight
loud.
trash.
Stop hitting your bong so loud, Dwayne.
He stole on you?
Yeah, he did, bro. Bitch ass nigga. I'm about to stomp him out, nigga.
You about to stomp him out?
I'm about to sleep him.
You about to sleep him? Oh, shit. But you got put to sleep, though.
Is he waiting for him to come out?
How
That's
you gonna
right,
put
he's
somebody
waiting
to
for
sleep
him.
and you just sleep? You drunk or
What's he
something,
doing
bro?
with his belt?
He looks like he's getting it tight. He's getting ready to rumble, dog.
Ready to go?
You drunk or something, my nigga? It's like 4 o'clock. He
This ain't gonna
tripping.
work
Here he
out too
goes.
good.
What's up,
Oh.
bro? What's up? Come here, nigga. Come here, bro. You with this fuck? Yeah.
Oh man. This ain't gonna happen.
Boom, boom, boom.
Oh.
Shit, boom.
Oh, daylight. It's daylight. Thought it was nighttime.
He said it was like
Oh,
4
his
p.m.
friend
Ooh,
is stomping his
It's the middle of the
face.
afternoon.
Stop playing.
Hey, man, that didn't phase him. He's ready for more.
Yeah, he's ready to go.
This guy's ready.
He's tightening his belt again.
Yeah, man. My
It's
shoes
like
is
he-
off, though.
He loses weight every punch. Oh, both of his shoes are off?
Yeah.
Oh, you better get on that bus.
What happened to your shoes?
Oh, he's gonna get punched again?
What's wrong?
Hey, dude, he slapped
Oh.
that guy's girlfriend.
Bro, having a bad day.
The guy in the white shirt is having a great
He restrained him. He's like, dude, this guy ain't worth
He's like, man, I get to knock this guy out 3 times. Oh! 4 times! 4 times! 4 times he knocks it. Oh, that guy's dead.
it. He's dead. They put him to sleep.
Is that what we do? Are we just World Star?
World Star!
What's
Hey,
up,
man,
caller? What's
sometimes
up?
you need an emergency exit.
Caller?
Dwayne?
Caller, are you there?
Yeah, I think they're right.
Oh
Hey.
my God.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. What's up?
That was beautiful.
Yeah, I know. Anyways, thanks for calling. Thanks for listening.
Yeah, guys. Good show. Great show tonight.
Thanks for watching.
Bud. You stay out of trouble. We'll see you guys soon. Soon.
See you guys next time. We'll
Soon.
figure it out.
All right.
Bye.
Love you.
All right, guys.
Later.